And welcome back to episode 32 of Air Hauler 2. So we are looking at seeing where we're at and catching up. Been away for a while. Just started getting the videos posted back up, but have not been back. So jumping into Air Hauler, let's see what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and load our company. Well, opened a second base, and there were two. So apparently we won. I gotta get back to trying to do a cool looking office. Gotta remember to do that. But we need to see what's going on. So let's jump into our finances first. And we can see that we now have an overhead of $39,000. That's going to come out on the 21st. Or, no wait, today's the 21st. It's showing us what it is. Okay. Obviously, our bases has caused quite a significant increase. Fleet sizes. So now we can see that our bases makes up the most of our expenditures, and we can see that outgoing's been a lot of money. Monthly overhead is now going to be around 40 grand, and we are currently 38,000 in the hole. So let's go to our ledger. We can see that Daisy finished off some of those extra cargo jobs, bouncing back and forth, fuel, landing fees, more fuel, more landing fees, more fuel, and then we closed that income bracket. Excellent. What we need though is we need to see what's available, and we need to get Daisy doing some stuff. Currently, let's look at our fleet and find out where we are. So our fleet, currently we've got one at KSTS, and that's where Daisy is, and she's idle. Oh right, that's way up by Sacramento. Okay, well, we need to get her back, and we need to get that aircraft back. We still have plenty of hours on it. It's in 100% condition. And I still want to play around with our main Bonanza to see what we can do about this 1.9. I really want to get it as close as possible. So let's just jump back and see what's available for cargo jobs. Well, we draw jobs. Okay, all kinds of jobs. So if we come over here, so she's at KSTS, currently nothing available at KSTS, but KSAC, which is close, L53, and well, let's go in this direction. So there's also KSNS. So let's do this by maximum amount of money. KPSP, nice. KPSP to KNZY, automotive parts, 1 day, 1 hour. That's real close to that 1.9. I might take that just so I can see what we can get done. See if it'll fit in that 1.9 or what'll take place. Because that weight, as long as we drop fuel, we'll be able to deal with it. But KPSP definitely has a lot of jobs going in and out, so obviously this is going to be good for us. Well, what we want to look at is, so L53 has 9 grand and has a weight she's going to be able to carry. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to accept that job, yes, and we're going to assign it to Daisy. Fly it on that one. Click OK. Alright, so Daisy is going to be getting going. So if we look at our fleet, she'll be moving soon enough. Let's flip this. Let's go to KNZY, and there is definitely something going to KPSP. There it is. Seafood, 3 days. Oh yeah, we're gonna take that job. And now we are going to hit fly now. So we can see currently that's en route, perfect. More than enough fuel to get there. Let's click OK. And yeah, we're gonna accept that and fly that route. Alright, so with that, vehicle, fuel and payload, it said cargo 1233. Alright, so 170, way more than that, and then we're gonna go 200, 200, 200, 200, and 200. That gets us to 1170, so we need 1063. And it says we have 49 gallons of fuel. And that still puts us 9 pounds overweight. So somewhere there's a weight discrepancy that's just not making any sense. But I think it's in the fuel. There's something with the fuel calculation that's off, because we were less than 61.25%. We were at like 60.9%. So let's go with 23. 24. 23.5. And that puts us right on our max growth collar, and click OK. So, cargo fuel loading ready. It's gonna
start up and taxi.
Alright, well, we need to start up and taxi, so throttles are idle. And if we look down in our MIP, yep, prop is full. Let's go ahead and get the power on. Fuel tank goes on. Fuel pump goes on. We prime the fuel pump. And so let's go ahead, and emergency brake is on. Let's get the yokes out of there. And there we go, nice and smooth. Pitot heats, let's go panel lights, beacon. Put our nav lights on, and taxi light goes on, and our avionics master goes on. And again, we don't see the 750 come alive, so we're going to turn it off, turn it back on again, and now the 750 comes alive. Strange. Okay.
Airport information Alpha 0028 Zulu. Wind 228 at 8. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition 3,100 scattered. Temperature 17. Dew point 8. Altimeter 3002. Visual runway 27 in use. Landing and departing runway 27. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact US Alpha. Lindbergh Airport information Alpha.
November 9092 Tango, taking runway 29, departure to the north. Alright, landing light goes on, taxi light goes off. Runway 29 is verified. Verified. And altitude, we're going to go up to 3,000 feet to start. And set. Flight director is on. Flight director is on. Wind is coming from 228, so 240, so it's coming from our left. And we are ready for departure. And we will figure out what we're going to do after we get airborne. Flight plan. KPSP. Excellent. Now let's go to map. TRM is where we want to go to actually. We'll do TRM first. So if we go to our flight plan, we're going to go insert before, and we're going to go to TRM. So that's the thermal VOR. Perfect. That will give us a better place to be. Alright, so power goes full. Takeoff power is set. Gauges are in the green. Heels are on the floor. Airspeed's alive. 60. And let her fly off. There she is. Tap the brakes, and gears going up. And positive rate, speed's going up, and flaps go up.
En route, fly this sector and land at your destination.
All right. So we're going to switch over to our GPS, and our command bars are giving us a nice entry. Yaw dampener goes on. Hey, we now have our yaw dampener flag. Thank you, FIP gauges, for adding that. All right, we are on our way to thermal, but first, let's just power back, 2500, nice, and bring our prop back to 2500, there we are. All right. And we want to climb up to 9500. We are flying east, so we're going to actually need 11.5 probably to clear those hills and be safe. Yes, we are in airspace, we know. And now that we have captured it, let's go ahead and get the autopilot on. And let the autopilot climb us out. And go ahead and lean our fuel back. Watching our EGT, and now we're Lena peak. Good power, good fuel flow. All right, let's get comfortable. Alright, we have Romeo. 323 at 7. And we got the lefts and the rights. So we might as well add a procedure. We're gonna do an approach, and we'll do 3-1 left. And we will load that approach. So for the visual, at the 3 nautical mile, we want to be at 1420. Alright. Head down at 7,500 feet. Nice subtle descent just to the side of the mountain, and then we'll make the left-hand turn to head towards the approach. We're not going to go all the way to thermal. We're actually just wanting to get on the other side of the mountain. This is just the lower side, so it'll set us up nicely to head in for the approach. We did leave our landing light on for the whole flight, so that's fine. And we're gonna switch to our other fuel tank, start draining off the fullest tank. Alright, so now we're going to go into heading mode, and we'll start a turn. It's going to bring us around the mountain, but cut the corner on thermal. What we want to be doing is heading for essentially here, which is our extended point. So basically, Tvuk is roughly our extended point. On our descent. So we're going to start powering back as we are getting mighty close. And we will go to a little bit higher of a descent rate. We're now on the other side of the mountain, as we can see. Nice view out over the wing, and we can see that we're going to pretty much clear around it. So as we take our heading and we bring us around, we're looking for about a 290 something. You can see we're nicely over the clip of these mountains, so clearly in a good spot. And we're now roughly on our way to Tvuk, and that should align us for our extended approach. Nice view of the Orbeck scenery. So, engine track, excessive angle. That's crappy. All right, so approach. Let's go ahead and activate the approach. And we're going to go into approach mode. And that's going to put us inbound on our CDI and get us lined up. We'll put our heading bug on the 312 course. We have backup. So again, our 3 nautical mile visual should be at 1420. So we're going to go ahead and show us our 1400. I'm going to bring that power way back. Going to move our mixture to the full rich position, just because we are going to be pretty low soon. We are below our lap speed, so we're going to drop our gear. That'll slow us up, and we're going to go ahead and put in our first notch of flaps. See us balloon a little bit, and the autopilot is now recovering. In approach mode, it should have still flown it down, but it's getting none of the guidance. So we're going to have to force it so that it will actually drop its nose. There we go. 5,000. We're about 6 nautical miles out. This will get us down on profile soon enough. Alright. A little bit. I need to reduce that speed. mountains. Have that dirt area to go after if the engine was to quit. Though at this stage we could probably, this high up, we could probably, we're idle anyway trying to get down. Just push the flaps all the way back up and carry the speed in for a landing. Alright, so now we've got our guidance dot alive. It's down below us, but it is quickly coming up. So we are going to beat ourselves to the 3 nautical mile visual. There it is. And approach mode is armed. But we're getting no vertical guidance, so we are going to follow the command bars. Let's fly at level. Alright, so gas, fullest tank, undercarriage down, 3 green, no red. Mixture is rich, prop is full forward, flaps are in the approach. So we're going to stay with approach flaps, 15 degrees, and switches to go. Alright, autopilot's out, yaw dampener to go. Wind is just off our right. Crab into it a little bit. Yep, we are low. Alright. Alright, we are going to get the yaw dampener out. Whoa! Minimums. A little too much rudder. Just the right amount of rudder. There we go. Alright. Well, definitely fixed KPSP. Looks much better. Okay, the wind not as strong.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Landed. Taxi and park. Landing was a greaser.
We'll make this our spot. Just nicely dig in over here. Alright, and we'll come to a stop here. Go ahead and get all of our lights off. Veto heat is off. Avionics goes off, and
Alt-tab back to air hauler to offload/load cargo and fuel. R recommends closing FSX between flights/jobs.
alright. Well then, what do we have? Let's go over to air hauler and see what's going on. So we're going to unload our seafood. Click OK. Ooh, a greaser. All right. So we currently are sitting with 80% of this delivered. We got 2 days, 23 hours, and 26 minutes left to go. As we can see, Daisy is almost at L53 to pick up DVDs to bring down to KPSP. Now, we made sure to leave 2 days just in case she is not able to figure out how to pick up 1,022 pounds and leave a bunch of fuel behind. This could be key, and it'll be neat to figure out when we pick this back up in episode 33, because we are going to call it an end to episode 32. This is a perfect break point. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and come see us on the next one. Take care.